Why is it so bad if one guy buys all the treasuries? I think you're going back to that story, Nicholas, that I discussed with Jeff Snyder. Very interesting story about that trader from Solomon Brothers in the early 1990s who was trying to bid higher than everyone else for every treasury issued at auction. And why is it bad? I don't think it was really bad. I think the government just couldn't figure it out, so they just assumed that he was doing something nefarious, and they never really put two and two together. But if you watched my video on it, the whiteboard video I did, that's the one with the thumbnail that says shadows, where I try to kind of explain some of the shadow banking stuff I discussed with Jeff Snyder. You'll see that I'm getting this from Jeff. What Jeff's opinion is, the gentleman, and a lot of others too. It wasn't just this guy. There were several traders at other investment banks who were doing the same type of thing, not just with treasuries, but with mortgage-backed securities. They saw the boom in the repo market and for international funding and the derivatives market exploding at the time. And they saw this opportunity. So they were trying to get as much pristine collateral as they possibly could, because they knew that they could leverage that collateral in the repo market and make a killing on it. And the government never put two and two together. But if you look at charts of the repo market and the derivatives market back in the early 1990s, and then in 2000 going to 2008, you see in the rearview mirror and you're like, aha, this is what the guy saw. He saw the repo market going to explode throughout the decade, and he was trying to accumulate as much pristine collateral as he could.